This evening is an evening of Yehuda Ata Yoducha Achecha. It is the evening that the tzibur comes together, the yeshiva comes together to recognize the treasure in our midst. Yehuda, Rabbi Yehuda Balsam, Ata Yoducha Achecha. Yoducha is a lashon of Hoda, is a lashon of giving praise and thanksgiving, and it's also a lashon of modim, of admitting. It's admitting and recognizing the treasure in our midst. Rabbi Yehuda, we feel like brothers and we feel so close to you as a world-class Talmid Chacham, somebody who fulfills the words of the Ramah. What a Talmid Chacham is, Yodea, Velisa, Velitein, Brod, Mekomos, Betalmud, Bepiskei HaGaonim, somebody you can talk to any place in Shas and learning. But it's not only that he is our brother and our role model in learning, but he is a brother and a confidant to the countless Talmidim that he's taught in these many, many years. He shares with an abundance of Avas HaTorah, his shiurim in terms of classes, his extra shiurim, his chaburis. And even more than that, he's like a brother that he really understands the Talmidim, and he's overwhelmingly dedicated to the Talmidim, and is an outstanding Rebbe, and we want to wish him that just like he's been a star in his 17 years up till now, he will continue for many, many more happy and healthy years of productivity, be a Marbitz Torah. Mazel tov, mazel tov.
The amazing about Rabbi Balsam is his care and dedication to each of his students. Whether when he's teaching in his class or if you just walk up to him in his makom and debates and you ask him a question, he's always there for you to make sure you can reach your full potential.
Rabbi Balsam is not just a Talmid Chacham. He's a Renaissance man. He knows whatever's going on. He's a comedian. He knows current events. He's really everything. Rabbi, mazel tov on this honor. You truly deserve it.
Being in Rabbi Balsam's share in 12th grade was amazing, and I really do feel that it best prepared us in the best way possible for the year after high school. The first year in yeshiva, I definitely wouldn't have gained as much that year if it wasn't for all the motivation that Rabbi Balsam provided for us.
Orientation for 12th grade. I got my schedule, and at the very top it said I was going to be Rabbi Balsam's share. I was excited. That's where a lot of my friends were going to be. I knew it was going to be great. Senior year, DRS, going to be a lot of fun. Turns out, not only was Rabbi Balsam a giant Talmid Chacham, but he was the funniest guy. I loved being in his shir, and that relationship with Rabbi Balsam that I developed senior year really continued. Eventually I came to work here as a Rebbe, and I knew I wanted to learn with Rabbi Balsam. I knew not only is Rabbi Balsam someone who's so funny, someone who I connect to so much on a personal level, but he's a giant Talmid Chacham and a major masvid. And only through learning from him did I even begin to realize that I never understood how much of a Talmid Chacham he was. And it's just, it's an amazing testament to who Rabbi Balsam is, to what a Rebbe is, to, how he really maximized being a Rebbe, how, here I am, somebody who was his Talmud already a couple of years ago now, 8, 9 years ago, and still we're learning together, still I'm learning from him, still I call him my Rebbe.
Well, Rabbi Balsam and I go way back. He was actually a counselor of mine in Camp Minnesota many, many years ago, and I have extremely, extremely fond memories of him. One of the things that I remember was that he was so dedicated, even then as a counselor, not even a Rebbe yet, not a teacher, but was so dedicated even then to teaching us, to teaching the guys. Whenever he had an opportunity, Shabbos afternoon, we would get together. I believe we were learning, we learned Derech Hashem, and he just wanted to teach Torah. That was his passion, that is his passion, that's all he wanted to do. And it made such an incredible roshem on me, had such an incredible impact on me as a young kid in Camp Minnesota. Seeing this counselor and dedication that he had to teaching Torah, it was something that really stuck with me for a long, long time. And I see that today, even with his Talmidim, that's his passion. His passion is learning, his passion is teaching. He's someone that just gives his whole life to his Talmidim and to ensuring that they can grow in the Torah in the way that he did and the way that he wants his Talmidim to.
Aside from Rabbi Balsam's incredible insightfulness and his brilliance and his witty sense of humor, what impresses me the most about Rabbi Balsam is his incredible hasmada. Anytime you walk into the Beis Medrash in the afternoon, at night, you could always bet on one thing. Rabbi Balsam is going to be there in the back, learning up a storm by himself, with chavrusas, with Talmidim. It's really something very, very special.
I had discussed to have Rabbi Balsam in 12th grade, and it was an incredible experience. And the environment Rabbi Balsam brought to this year and to all of us as a chevra was an environment of growth, and he ignored all the stereotypical bounds of 12th grade, and he brought us to unbelievable heights of growth through his care in the classroom, through his honesty, and through his sincerity to try to help us grow and build us to not only be people who take learning seriously, but are serious about our midos and serious about our care for other people.
I can't imagine how painful it must be for Rabbi Balsam to be the center of attention, because it is so against everything that he normally tries to be. He tries to blend in, not draw attention to himself. He's always the most humble person, and now he is being shown in the spotlight. And I just want to tell you, Rabbi Balsam, you have to grin and bear it. It's worth it, because Chavi deserves it, and Pinny deserves it, and Noach deserves it, and Bailey and Mali deserve it, to be able to see how everyone respects you, admires you, and loves you. And as difficult as it is for you to take, it's something that we, the rest of the yeshiva community and family, need to show and need to express to you. I don't know of anybody in my life who's more humble than Rabbi Balsam, because b'makom gaduso shamata motzei adas nuso. People, like most people, it's very easy for us to be humble because our accomplishments are somewhat limited. We are not great Talmidei Chachamim, we are not great Bali Midos. But when someone is genuinely a great person, when someone is a truly accomplished Talmid Chacham, when someone is a truly accomplished Rebbe and teacher and inspiration to other people, and to still be as humble as Rabbi Balsam is, it is mamish unparalleled. Something I don't know of anyone else that is on that level.
Rabbi Balsam is basically our modern-day Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra was very famous for his yogiisms. Rabbi Balsam, who has not been enlightened and excited about his Balsamisms? The humor, the excitement on a tweet, in a shir, but the comparison runs much deeper than that. Yogi Berra was the great catcher of the New York Yankees. 10 championships, 10 World Series. Catcher's not the most exciting of positions. It's not first base, it's not pitcher, but the catcher is the one who's orchestrating the entire game, because he has the wisdom, he has the chachma, he has the understanding. Rabbi Balsam's knowledge in Torah, his breadth of Gemara, of Shas, of Chumash, of Halacha, is beyond what we could even understand. But it's with a sense of humility. A catcher has to have a lot of anivus, because it's not such an exciting position. Rabbi Balsam's humility is unbelievable. Rabbi Balsam, therefore, is somebody that anybody would want to spend time with, anybody would want to be around, to learn from, to grow from, and who better to appreciate and show honor to our beloved Rabbi Yehuda Balsam.